I'm so glad my father chose Hannah to do his dirty work and not me.
You wouldn't have done it. I know you better than you know yourself. You wouldn't have done it, JR.
I wouldn't have done my father's dirty work? Even if he offered me a big stake in his company?
Well, you've turned him down before. What if he did offer you a job now that he's got Chandler back?
I realize I might be a little underemployed at the moment, but I'd never go back to work for my father. Ever again. I promise that to you. And little A.
No, I think that's a good choice. You know, I'm proud of you, JR.
You don't have to be.
I know.
Hey, I was thinking about heading home right after this, but there's this little coffee shop. It's quiet, kind of hip. I was thinking maybe we could go sit down and have a cup of coffee, just as neighbors.
Oh, yeah, neighbors. I meant to thank you for the heads up on that.
I'm sorry, but if I would have asked you in advance, would you have said yes?
Good point.
So we're in this limo, right? On the way to a fundraiser.
Fancy.
Yeah, right. Anyway, my dad and I fight the whole way there.
About what?
About everything. Nothing. Anyway, we get there, and I say, I'm not getting out of the car.
Oh, did he flip out?
No, my dad. Always cool. He says, well, that's your decision. And then out comes the knife. He adds, but I don't think your mother would be too proud of you.
Oh, that is so cold. How long after your mom died did he say this?
Just a couple months.
I'm so sorry.
And I got out of the car and went inside.
You knew the right button to push, huh?
Always. My dad, the world champion button pusher.
I'll match my dad against your dad. That title any day. Plus, that's not like you. Like your dad, I mean.
Not you, either.
Let's make a pact to always be honest with each other.
As long as we don't do that pinky thing that girls do.
Hi. Where's Zach? He's, something about him.
Everything you touch goes south. Your family, your company, your kids, everything.
Now, I know who my kids are. That's more than I can say for you. Hannah was fixated. How you could desert her and what's his name, Ethan?
You can say anything you want about me. Don't mention Hannah and don't mention Ethan.
Oh, come on, we can mention Hannah and Ethan. You've done nothing to be ashamed of. You just knocked her up and left her.
Don't do that.
And you left her in whose capable hands? Your father, Alexander Sr. Oh, and can you imagine being an 18-year-old girl trapped in a house with a crazy man?
I'm warning you.
Yeah. And then she came to you years later for a little love, possibly a little recognition, maybe. But what did you do? You took her in your hands, her life in your hands, and you just let her go. And you didn't let her go conveniently, no. You killed the poor woman. You pushed her right over the cliff.
Okay, enough is enough. What is it? There's something eating you.
I don't even want to talk about it. What Adam said was just so awful. What does an old friend have to do to get a hug around here?